Connect PNG audits commences. PNG Golden Jubilee celebrations underway. And low immunization coverage alarming. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. The audit of Papua New Guinea's biggest infrastructure program, Connect PNG, has started. Auditors have started speaking with stakeholders and inspecting road projects in Manus.
The audit will investigate whether funding has been spent properly and works are of good quality and sustainable. Acting Chief Secretary to Government Ivan Polio said Connect PNG is one of the biggest programs undertaken by the government. Mr. Polio said the external auditors will interview representatives from the National Department of Works, the Provincial Department of Works, the contract manager and the contractor before going on a site visit to see evidence of the work progress. He added that at the end of the independent audit, a report will be provided to the National Executive Council on the current status of the road works. Governor for Manus, Charlie Benjamin, thanked the auditors for coming to Manus. Mr. Benjamin said he would like to get clarity on the process involved in the awarding of the contract and get answers as to why the project is not progressing on time. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
The Australian High Commission have launched the Yumi Stop One Time campaign to celebrate PNG's Golden Jubilee. The campaign celebrates the deep friendship and partnership between the two nations.
The Australian High Commissioner Ewan MacDonald highlighted the importance of celebrating half a century of independence.
And celebrating half a century of Papua New Guinea's independence has enormous symbolic significance for both our countries.
He said PNG and Australia have a shared history.
An opportunity to reflect on our shared history and celebrate the vibrant partnership we now enjoy.
He said Prime Minister Marape was the first Pacific leader to address the Australian Parliament.
And people will know Prime Minister Marape was the first Pacific leader to address the Australian Parliament.
Prime Minister Marape reflected on what the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare did.
Was absolutely determined to make it happen in their time.
He highlighted the relationship between PNG and Australia.
Other bilateral partners I have in here and in Port Moresby and relate to Papua New Guinea. Please excuse the fact that Australia and Papua New Guinea have a special place and relationship.
The campaign pays tribute to the two countries' shared past and projected an image of their intertwined future. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
There are calls for more volunteers to work in rural areas. A forum today discussed ways to make it happen.
The National Volunteer Service is a government agency that recruits and sends skilled volunteers to rural areas the government can't reach. Service Chairman David Wissing said the forum calls for collaboration.
And so we owe it as a group of stakeholders to make sure that our people have services. They have access to health and education. Just the basic services a lot of us who are based in towns we take for granted.
Dr. Billy Joseph is responsible for the volunteer service and said it provides invaluable assistance to the people and needs support from partners. The volunteers provide a wide range of services from medical and health to agriculture.
Our strategic vision includes expanding access to volunteer opportunities, increasing community engagement, and leveraging technology to improve efficiency.
Southern Regional Coordinator for the service said it does not provide duplicated service delivery.
NBS offers a complimentary, side by side, Not backside or front, but side by side. Affordable. That means this is a cost where both the government and the community can afford. Now, one thing you must appreciate is that we do not fund the projects. The projects are owned, they have been identified by the community. So in terms of ownership, we give that back to the communities. Only look several needs belong on. They do the needs assessment. Okay. We come and just try to help them to prioritize in terms of our overall development priorities of the country.
She said the service can improve the quality of lives for people and improve the country's development. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The family of late Sir Julius Chan has granted the approval for his image to feature on the new 100 kina banknote.
Recent visit to the Chan residence in Port Moresby, staff of the Bank of Papua New Guinea completed the formal approval process with the family. Sir Julius's wife, Lady Stella Chan, signed the official documentation, while the sons, Toya and Byron Chan, were present to witness it. This follows the announcement made by Prime Minister Honourable James Marape last month. In a press statement today, Mr. Marape said the inclusion of Sir Julius Chan, a founding father and former Prime Minister, on the 100 kina note serves as a national tribute to his immense contributions to the country's political and economic foundations. The gesture has been warmly received by many Papua New Guineans as a long overdue recognition of Sir Julius's legacy. The Chan family expressed their appreciation to the government and acknowledged the importance of this honor. Paka Tambua, National EMTV News.
Petty crimes in Mount Hagen have significantly decreased. Chief Superintendent John Sangom attributed the positive change to the strong collaboration between the city authority and the police.
Police and the city authority have been working together to reduce crime. City rangers have been working closely with police to almost entirely stop petty crimes in the city of Mount Hagen. This has made women and girls especially feel much safer.
Rangers came into full swing. Until today, we have seen that the city lawlessness has been controlled in a sense that ladies, women, children, and even the big people, they can walk freely in our city here. And so
Superintendent Sangom thanked all the stakeholders involved in addressing petty crimes.
I would very much would want to commend the work of the Mount Hagen chairman of Mount Hagen City Authority, which is our honorable member, and the Minister for State and Enterprise, with Mount Hagen CEO of the city, Mr. Noki, and also the city manager, Mr. Jim Penna, and for coming up with this initiative where police and the Mount Hagen City Rangers, we can work in partnership. That's the way to go in also addressing the lawlessness within the city itself.
He appealed to the general public to respect the city and abide by its rules and laws. He also encouraged the people of Western Highlands to make citizen arrest. He said this is allowed under the Citizen Arrest Act and will help the police to address lawlessness more effectively.
With the Arrest Act, so the public can also do arrest and seek police assistance. So citizen arrest is there for everybody. Like in Vivek, we have seen the villagers have arrested people who have blocked the road. So that's a very good thing that we can all work together like this. So yeah, also in Hagen, I'm not saying that people are not doing citizen arrest, they are doing it. But we have to see more of citizen arrest.
Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken's the best idea. Yeah.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you.
And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Julius Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Hey PNG, do you think you have what it takes to be the next star of MTV's Vocal Fusion?
And I told you when I'm gone, baby.
Well, it's back again and we're on the hunt for PNG's next biggest singing sensation. We're back with Vocal Fusion Season 12 and we can't wait to meet you. From the highlands to the islands, we're calling out to you. Meet us this May in Port Moresby for the auditions. It's Vocal Fusion Season 12.
You're watching National MTV News. In a conference today, the Minister for Health, Julius Chan, announced the successful operation of PNG's first kidney transplant at the Port Moresby General Hospital.
The minister made this announcement upon advice from the Port Moresby General Hospital.
Today, I announced to our people the successful operation of the first kidney transplant. That is now a story that this came out from Port Moresby General Hospital today and confirmed by the CEO, Dr. Paki Molomi, and the team from UK who came here on Sunday.
He reflected on the importance of this milestone achievement, saying kidney failure has been a prevalent cause for concern in PNG. While acknowledging the support of PNG Kidney Foundation, the minister also adds.
Confirm also with the PMC CEO today that we have 12 kidney dialysis machines that are now available, and we will be assessing the capacities of various PHAs in the country, assessing the clinicians who can be able to operate these machines in some of our PHAs, especially the level 5 hospitals.
Kapavore went on to appreciate how far PNG has come with the help of partners.
Our country, must be able to perform kidney transplants in Papua New Guinea. We must be able to treat cancer patients in our country, and we must be able to have a capacity to treat heart problems in our country. And these are serious milestones, transformative health system that we now have in place. And as Minister for Health, under the Mara Barroso government, supported by many of our partners, we are making inroads in many of these health interventions that we thought could not be possible during this time.
Natasha Ovoy, National, MTV News.
PNG faces persistent challenges with low immunization coverage, with less than 50% of people being vaccinated for polio. Health Minister Alice Kapovora said the low rates are a failure in leadership by provincial health authorities.
The recent detection of the polio virus in Leh has alarmed authorities. Morobe has been identified as a province with very low immunization coverage. As response, the government has reactivated its National Polio Preparedness and Immunization Response Plan.
Our government has approved 13 million kina to support the polio situation in our country.
Dr. Seville Husanova from the World Health Organization said the detection of the virus in testing of Leh's wastewater suggests an outbreak.
We don't have sick child yet identified, but there are several samples already matching, showing that virus is being circulated, right? And then, of course, by technical definition, it is already an outbreak.
Acting Health Secretary Ken Wai reminded parents of their responsibility to ensure their children are immunized.
So we appeal to all our mothers, all our fathers, take our young people to the nearest clinic. When they are coming around, make sure, legally should, but prevention and protection is for the lifetime.
Noting the assistance from the national government and partners for routine immunizations, the health minister said,
It comes back to the leadership of PHA CEOs, the chairmen of PHA boards, the public health team in these respective PHAs, to make sure that they must deliver. There are no excuses. Get that vaccine free, it's there. There's no excuse. We must, by all means, achieve 90% or 100% vaccination by this year.
Natasha Ovoy, National, MTV News.
Meanwhile, it was announced today that PNG was declared by the World Health Organization as trachoma-free. Often associated with poverty and poor sanitation, trachoma is a bacterial eye infection that can lead to vision loss and blindness.
I would like to congratulate Papua New Guinea government and Ministry of Health. The validation for elimination of trachoma as a public health problem has been already validated by WHO. And also it's expected that the head of delegation minister attending upcoming 78th World Health Assembly will be asked to join the Director General on the rostrum. So congratulations.
A new private medical center is hoped to take pressure off public services. City Pharmacy Limited launched its first medical center at the Vision City Mall in Port Moresby today.
The new medical center will provide services such as consultations, X-ray, pathology, physiotherapy and antenatal. Head of Pharmacy, Pradeep Panda, said the center wants to provide affordable quality health care.
Facility, if will come, it has got most of the primary and other health services as well. So we got a general practitioners over here. We have got a full-phase lab. We have got radiology services like X-ray and ultrasound. We have got a dental facility over here and optometry as well.
Mr. Panda said the company understands healthcare needs in the city. He said public health such as the Port Moresby General Hospital is carrying more load due to high population and an increase in demand, and the center may ease some of the burden.
So definitely reduce the burden on our public hospitals. And so we have taken it a notch above now through this medical center.
The Provincial Health Authority believes public-private partnership is one of the effective ways to provide health care.
That this facility here will contribute significantly by targeting a significant portion, a significant population of our people in the city.
Pakatambua, National MTV News.
Plans are underway for the Defense Ministry to recruit grade 12 students who wish to serve in the security forces and emergency services.
The Defense Minister said through partnership with the National Volunteer Services, academies will be built around the country.
And then we indoctrinate them, discipline them, and put this sense of patriotism and pride of being a Papua New Guinean, because that is important.
He said this will be one of the talking points on defense treaty negotiations with Australia.
From the bottom of the grade 12s, young people to go and get skilled up, and from this pool we get the police department, CIS, the National Ambulance Service, even National Volunteer Service, to pick young people from this pool. And then NVS can then use these people after they've been skilled up to then work with DDAs, LLGs, and provincial governments.
Malinta Yopolo, National MTV News.
The Asia-Pacific Institute of Applied Social, Economic and Technical Studies has been recognized as the first registered nursing training institute.
This was announced today by the PNG Nursing Council Chairman Peter Pindan during the 11th graduation.
Inform the parents in the nursing space. This is the first private nursing training institution that we, the Nursing Council of Papua New Guinea, has registered.
He said this follows a memorandum of agreement and partnership between the two organizations. Executive Director for the Asia Pacific Institute of Applied Social, Economic and Technical Studies thanked the PNG Nursing Council.
It's not easy. We come far, but we are not done yet. I haven't done yet. I'm not done. I'm not done until I deliver Papua New Guinea. I'm not done until education system is made for everyone. Education system should not be seen as an obstacle to anyone.
He highlighted the way forward for the institution.
To make sure that she gets there. Asia Pacific in this endeavor to make its best and be the best in the region, we're getting in good quality staff members to join us. We have great teams, new teams coming in, academic teams.
More than 100 students graduated and received their licenses to do their practical in the private and public health sector. Mr. Pila said more work has to be done in private education institutes. Lauren Jimal, National MTV News.
Now we take a look at the NESFund market report. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2445 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Euro kina was buying $0.2370, $0.3662 Australian dollars, 0.2041 euro, 34.40 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, copper closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the SX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
This May and June, Port Moresby comes alive with the historic Asia Pacific Month, a spectacular celebration of our shared heritage and unity. Join us as we honor 50 years of independence by celebrating the nations that helped shape PNG. From May 16 to June 21st, experience the cultures and stories of our Asia Pacific family. Our nationhood was shaped by centuries of connection with our Asia Pacific family. Now, we celebrate this history together. Taste the authentic cuisines, witness breathtaking performance, and explore our shared history, all in amazing Port Moresby. Don't miss the Asia Pacific Month, every weekend from May 16th to June 21st. Free entry for all. We work, we inspire, we celebrate.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Is this the right approach to improve SOE performance? Join us Monday night at 7 as we hold discussions with the Institute of National Affairs Executive Director Paul Barker about some of the major reforms within the PNG economy.
You can gain the revenue for the state for the utilization of those resources, either through a taxation mechanism or through equity.
That's on Monday night. You're watching National MTV News. National statistics show that 45% of the children are undersized and 24% are underweight.
The Department of Health and its partners are working on child nutrition and social protection project to deal with this issue. They have collected data in 4 pilot districts, which are Kundiawa, Gambok, Medellin, and Gazelle. They are now in South Fly and North Fly collecting data for pregnant women and 2-year-old children. The data compiled will enable support for them. The manager for the project, Joseph Clapat, said Phase 1 of the project registered over 1,800 mothers and children in the 4 districts. He said Phase 2 will now cover more districts and LLGs in other provinces. Samantha Solomon, National MTV News.
77% of Papua New Guineans worry that technology is leaving them behind. The United Nations Development Programme report into digital and financial literacy has found 7 in 10 people are using a smartphone daily, but not enough understand how to do it effectively.
While smartphone usage is high, 69% of smartphone owners have never used their phone to make a financial transaction. According to the report, 76% of PNG do not trust a survey for financial service or advice.
Why people do not trust? Because they don't feel confident. Why they do not feel confident? It's because it's their money. If it's your money, you are really careful about it. Because money, when it becomes what you call plastic money, it becomes virtual for you.
The European ambassador said this report will help them to do many things when having a bank account.
It's about helping them to be better, because behind only have a bank account, you can do many things behind it. Payment online, you can also do it.
The resident representative for the United Nations Development said PNG needs a transformation in the economy.
For a transformation of its economy towards the green and blue economy. It has fantastic natural resources to do it, but currently agriculture is largely subsistence agriculture, and we need a massive transformation.
Bank of PNG Governor Elizabeth Genia said banking needed to be inclusive.
to create a financial system where every Papua New Guinea can participate and benefit, no matter where they live or who they are.
She highlighted why financial literacy is important.
Our difficult geography and remote populations present some of the real challenges, and it means many of our people will increasingly rely on digital services to access the financial system.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
New officers of the Department of Community Development and Religion have received new working equipment.
This equipment includes laptops, desktops, flash drives, and external drives for the new officers, whom are recent university graduates. They are new employees in the Policy Advice section of the department. Representing the Secretary, Mr. Jerry Ubase, Deputy Secretary for Policy Advice, Mr. Warren Marape, encouraged the officers to give their best and look after the new equipment being presented to them. Assistant Director for Monitoring, Ms. Elma Michael, said providing equipment for new staff was facilitated by the Executive Office. Ms. Michael further encouraged them not to sit and waste time, but to reach out and get familiar with what other sections of the department are doing. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
And now moving to news abroad, Anthony Albanese has touched down in Jakarta for his first overseas trip since winning the May 3rd election. Talks between the two leaders will focus on trade, national security and energy.
This is his first international visit since the thumping win at the election 2 Saturdays ago. It was also, I should say, the first visit of his first term as well. And this is really a clear demonstration of just how key Australia sees Indonesia as a regional partner when it comes to both particularly the economy and defence. Australia working to boost those ties. And this discussion is one part of that. This meeting, there was a very special welcome offered out to the Prime Minister on his arrival in Jakarta last night. And then there is this meeting taking place between him and the Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto today. And it is just a one-day trip this time round. But as I say, the decision to go there off the bat straight away after this election.
U.S. President Donald Trump has praised the new Syrian president after the pair met on the sidelines of the summit in Saudi Arabia.
Donald Trump's trip through the Middle East has certainly been eventful as he's laid out his vision for the region, including an announcement the US will lift crippling economic sanctions on Syria imposed on the former Assad regime. It led to a face-to-face meeting between the US president and the Syrian leader before Mr. Trump left Saudi Arabia. This is very significant, the first meeting between American and Syrian leaders in more than 2 decades, and a major boost for Ahmed al-Shara, the former militant leader turned politician who led that rebellion toppling the Assad regime, and who until December last year was subject to a $10 million US bounty. He seems to have left an impression.
Right, I think very good. Young, attractive guy, tough guy, strong pass, very strong pass fighter.
Does that worry you at all?
He's got a real shot at pulling it together.
Arriving in Doha, travelling in a motorcade led by a Tesla Cybertruck, perhaps a Qatari nod to the president's lieutenant, the billionaire Elon Musk, Donald Trump signed another suite of deals, among them a $200 billion deal by Qatar to buy jets from the American manufacturer Boeing. An agreement coming as President Trump signals his intention to accept the gift of a luxury plane from the Qatari government to replace Air Force One, leading to accusations of impropriety and risking national security, which he's rejected. The opulence which is on display as President Trump is welcomed by his Arab host stands in stark contrast to the situation in Gaza. The conflict there clearly on the minds of the Saudi and Qatari leaders, the latter country playing a role in mediating that conflict between Israel and Hamas. And at least 70 people have been reported as being killed in Israeli airstrikes, including in Jubilee in northern Gaza over the last day. Palestinian health authorities saying many were women and children. The IDF targeting the north of the Strip after saying 3 rockets were fired at Israel from there the night before. And new details are emerging of the moment Israel launched major strikes on the European hospital in Khan Yunis, southern Gaza. CCTV from the hospital showing people in the car park of the compound as the first missile hit, a bunker-busting bomb. Israel says it was targeting an underground Hamas command centre, and it's been reported the IDF believes Hamas military commander Mohammed Sinwar was there and has been killed, although that isn't confirmed. Local health authorities say at least 16 people were killed there and more than 70 injured. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been locked in meetings with the US Special Envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, as the White House tries to drag Israel to the negotiating table and some form of agreement on a ceasefire and hostage release deal with Hamas in Gaza. But Mr. Netanyahu isn't budging, and the IDF clearly isn't waiting for any breakthrough. Benjamin Netanyahu has also criticised the French President Emmanuel Macron, who described his behaviour in Gaza, particularly with regards to the total blockade of all humanitarian aid in the Strip, as shameful. Mr. Netanyahu saying the French President is simply backing Hamas.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Jukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Secure your advertising today with EMTV. Vocal Fusion Season 12. Book now. Contact our sales team on 312-9200 or email mtvsales@mtv.com.pg. Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Hekari Football Club are through to the Oceania Football Confederation Women's Champions League final after a big win in Tahiti. The PNG side trashed Bar FC women's team in the semi-final.
Hekari have reached the league final after a strong 6-1 win over Bar. Hekari scored early to Nani Elipas, but Bar equalized from the penalty spot before half-time. In the second half, Mari Kaupa led the charge. She scored twice and set up 3 more goals, helping Elipas get a hat-trick. Phyllis Pala added the final goal from the penalty spot. Coach Eriksson Comment praised the team's performance. Hekari dominated the second half with fast passes and strong finishing. This is Hekari's second straight finals appearance. They now wait to see who they will face in the championship match. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Kimbe Carter's forward Ray Amos is in a serious condition after suffering a neck injury during Sunday's match. He's receiving medical care in Port Moresby General Hospital.
Ray Amos was injured 4 minutes into the first half on Sunday's game against Port Moresby Vipers. He was treated on field by 2 doctors and rushed to Port Moresby General Hospital. He had a surgery that night and remains in a serious condition. Rugby League Chief Executive Officer Stanley Hondino said the league and Amos' family are working together to support his recovery. The hospital was chosen for its top neurosurgery team. The match review committee confirmed no foul play occurred. That despite Vipers player Gairo Voro being seen bin, video replay showed no illegal contact. The league asks everyone to pray for Amos and support his family during this tough time. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
This coming weekend, the Port Moresby Corporate Volleyball competition heats up. Only 2 points separate the 6 top teams. Every match could shift the finals race.
The top teams clash in round 9 at the Tauranga Aquatic Centre as the Department of Education faces Australian High Commission in a battle for first. Department of Education returns from a bye, ready to defend their lead, while the High Commission looks to bounce back from defeat. Mineral Resource Development Company, tied with Department of Education on points, takes on BNBM Industry, who are chasing hard from fourth. A win here could put either their team on top. Meanwhile, Internal Revenue Commission 2 meets Lehi Lewin Lowin civilian lawyers in mid-table clash. Both teams are tied and fighting for final survival. With only few rounds left, the pressure and atmosphere are high. One win could lift a team into the top 3. One loss might end their finals hopes. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Share the love with Gala Ice Cream. Gala Cone Ice Creams, Gala Stick Ice Creams, and Gala Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gala range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gala Ice Creams. Gala Gala Yum.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
This May and June, Port Moresby comes alive with the historic Asia-Pacific Month, a spectacular celebration of our shared heritage and unity. Join us as we honor 50 years of independence by celebrating the nations that helped shape PNG. From May 16 to June 21st, experience the cultures and stories of our Asia-Pacific family. Our nationhood was shaped by centuries of connection with our Asia-Pacific family. Now we celebrate this history together. Taste the authentic cuisines, witness breathtaking performance, and explore our shared history, all in amazing Port Moresby. Don't miss the Asia Pacific Month, every weekend from May 16th to June 21st. Free entry for all. We work, we inspire, we celebrate.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, their current affairs program that brings you insight for the latest on education, health,
appealing to all the residents.
business,
We launched its VPN
politics,
To infiltrate into our systems.
sports, and more.
As we observe the preparations for the women's.
A Closer Look, Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Sports consultant Margaret Aka acknowledged the Women of Westpac Awards for providing a platform for personal and career growth.
Margaret Aka won 2018 Sports Award in the Women of Westpac Awards. She is one of the renowned sports consultants currently attached with the Oceania Football Confederation. Since receiving the WW Award, she has become a role model for women in sports across the Pacific. Ms. Aka said the work she does in sports consultancies has impacted the lives of young athletes. Her commitment to sports development has taken her from local fields in PNG to global platforms with OFC. The Women of Westpac Award is an initiative by Westpac PNG that recognizes and uplifts women who are making a difference in their communities and industries. The 2025 WOW Awards will honor 7 category winners, including an overall Westpac Outstanding Women of the Year. Pakatambua, True Guy Sports.
To overseas sports, the AFL has completely backflipped on yesterday's claim that on-field umpires lied to HU in the wake of Lockie Schultz's concussion.
Having said the umpires gave them the wrong information following Schultz's sickening head clash with Jordan Clark, the AFL released their second statement in 24 hours, the first one coming out on Tuesday night. Now another one saying on-field officials were not to blame. The governing body says there was a miscommunication in between the umpiring department and head office, and the head of footy, Laura Kane, says she's asked footy general manager of performance, Josh Maney, to review what happened.
Waratah star Joseph Aukuso-Suwali has been ruled out for the rest of the Super Rugby season.
Now, Suwalihi was stretchered off the field in a neck brace in a head knock he received during the Tas loss to Queensland Reds on Friday night. Now, it didn't look good at the time, but scans have revealed he has a fractured jaw and he will require surgery. As you say, it's a big blow to rugby fans because it could put him in doubt for the British and Irish Lions series. Now, I don't want to overstate it, but it usually is around a 4-week recovery period from that fractured jaw, but we have to see how he recovers. The only positive part of this is that those British and Irish Lions test matches don't happen until late July. But sad news for rugby fans. We hope that Joseph is doing okay.
That ends True Guy Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Chicken kebab saja ya? Yum!
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Is this the right approach to improve SOE performance? Join us Monday night at 7 as we hold discussions with the Institute of National Affairs Executive Director Paul Barker about some of the major reforms within the PNG economy.
You can gain the revenue for the state for the utilization of those resources either through a taxation mechanism or through equity.
That's on Monday night.
More than the life we know, there is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy with afternoon evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru, cloudy periods with some rain at times and possible thunderstorms. Kerema, cloudy periods with some heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms. Alota, cloudy with afternoon evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Popondetta, cloudy periods with some heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Lay City, cloudy with afternoon evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Medan, cloudy periods with some heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy periods with some heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, cloudy periods with some heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, cloudy period with afternoon evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Keving, cloudy periods with possible afternoon evening showers and thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, sunny afternoon with possible evening showers and thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy with afternoon evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, partly sunny with few afternoon showers. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, afternoon evening showers, rain and thunderstorms. Goroka, Banzin Kondiawa, afternoon rain and thunderstorm. Mandi, Taru and Wabek, afternoon rain and thunderstorm. To the small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daro to Kiwai Islands to Karama to Yule Island to Hood Point to Samarai Islands, seas 1 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Millen Bay Islands, seas 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of North to Cape Vogel and Hohen Gulf to Finschhafen, C0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Finschhafen through Vitesse Strait to CSC Island to Dampier Strait, C0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Long Island to Medang to Wewak to Vanuatu and Northern PG Indonesian border, C0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, C0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of New Ireland to New Britain and Bougainville, C0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of Bougainville, C0.5 to 1 meters. Looking at the ocean forecasts, coral seas see smooth to slight, southeast to easterly winds of 10 to 15 knots. Solomon seas see smooth, southwest northwest winds of 5 to 10 knots. Bismarck seas see smooth, northwest to easterly winds of 5 to 10 knots. Pacific Ocean sees smooth, northeast to easterly winds of 5 to 15 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that was the news, sports and weather for Thursday the 15th of May 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.